Alright. I know we wanted to go to the desert for some reason. Well, I mean... this. Let's do whatever that's all about. Weird how we seem to be just entering a sandstorm or something. Or, I don't know what's going on. Got all foggy. Ooh. This is one of those fancy UIs, Oh, no. Whoa, 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 watch your step around here. There might be ancient relics buried just beneath the surface. Me? I'm researching the old world. You guys are with Yorha, right? Say, if you find anything in the desert that looks like a relic, can you bring it to me? I'll find a way to reward you for the trouble. Alright. Oh, I see, we got like 100 million relics to go get. Look at all this.
From the old world.
Searching for relics in the desert without assistance might prove difficult. Proposal. Unit 9S should use the dynamic scanner.
I don't think I have one. Let's, Oh, I do. I actually forgot I got this thing. This was where we were looking for a body somewhere for, initially for 9S's body, I think. Buttons. Here we go. Oh, none of this would be... Okay, so all the... I'm not chasing the orange dots, I just need to start fishing. You know, it occurred to me, that's an ability I should really not use. I should use the I should use this one with the scanner. Season Pass, the new Call of Duty, costs almost as much as the game itself. It depends on the content. I mean, like, it's like, how do you equip? Oh, I do it differently. Like, bear in mind that I'm of the opinion that games don't cost enough to support developing those games. But the only way that's ever going to work is if people have enough money to afford it, which they can't. So right now, it's like neither of those are capable of they're not, they're completely incompatible right now. So it's like it's going to be a fact of life that games are going to attempt to cost more by any means possible, and content that normally would have been accessible a lot sooner without having to spend money is going to be locked behind additional cost via whatever means it ends up being. So I find it hard to empathize to some degree. Like, to a large degree, it's basically the economy is so fucking bad that people, need to realize that on both sides. But to the other, it's more complex than just saying, oh, making it more expensive sucks. Yeah, if people, they would riot, and this is sort of that's the thing. The cost of games kind of needed to go up with the cost of everything else, the cost of development. Because if games cost as much relative to the value of a dollar back in 1996, then games would cost like a $70 game would cost $110. So we would be paying about $100 or so for a $60 game. You can bear in mind, Mario 64 was like $69.99 in 1996 or 1997. So, like, the cost, and those are cheaper and easier to develop games with a shorter time of development and less people involved. So what's already happening? Well, you're paying $100, probably not $100 US. Probably paying considering how bad the dollar is, you might be paying with an even more pricey currency. And I don't necessarily agree with that. I think that's going to come down to, like, why does it cost so much to get a game transferred to another locale that also speaks English? There's not a lot of additional cost in passing something digitally. To a large degree, I think what's ended up happening is basically they're trying to figure out what markets support what. And you're getting basically the opposite ends of regional pricing for countries that can't afford it, because people are more concerned about supporting lower costs in the countries that you normally would get keys off of, like key reseller sites, the cheap ones that they want people to be able to play these games. To some degree, having a lower cost is almost a charity at that point, because you're not making shit off of those players. But I can definitely see that being treated as the opposite end of, like, they're trying to figure out how much money they can get out of the market on either side, because, like, there is regulation costs that sort of sucks, and typically, like, North America is the North America and Japan are sort of the, like, those are built into the cost of the game, so you have to pay for if you have to pay additional to get a game released for any reason elsewhere, to some degree that's going to be factored into the regional cost. So, I mean, to some degree, at least to some degree, not entirely, you'd kind of have to blame, like, Canada for that. not necessarily the game developers or the publishers, but they will also charge what they think that the market will support in order to make the effort worthwhile in that country. So, to some degree, vote with your wallet. To some degree, vote for the right people in the right positions to make that situation better, like legislation-wise. I don't want to get too far into politics, but this is sort of game stuff. But games, like, need to cost more. Right now, basically, we're squeezing it from both ends. We're not only making games much more expensive with way more people on the payroll, anyways, just to develop these things. Spending more than ever for marketing, which I think is kind of bullshit as it is, but it works. In fact, the marketing dollars that they spend for stuff that doesn't necessarily target, like, the more you have stuff in like real life, like you get the game on GameStop or Spot, you get a stop, I guess. You get it on TV ads. You get it on movie, pre-roll trailers for movies. The more you have like print ads and stuff where the market isn't so fucking volatile, like where you're never going to try to appeal to. You're not going to try to appeal to Reddit or YouTube or any of the super specific players who are going to be not worth your time anyways. Like as much as people think that those communities are really worth investing in, it typically doesn't pay off. You're not going to get a lot of evangelists for your games that are going to affect a lot of sales. For any sort of Call of Duty, any of the big Battlefield kind of stuff, you're not. Indie games a lot more. Well, I don't mean investing in Reddit like as like the company itself, but I mean in advertising via like Reddit social media stuff. I don't think it's as valuable for those types of games. The types of games that people are going to get as like parents buy games for their kids or Christmas presents or impulse buys at like a local store or whatever, Walmart, Best Buy. The games that sell well there aren't as dependent on like social media and all that other stuff. Not from like the super hardcore gamer crowds. It ends up being like, if it's going to be social media, it's going to end up being like Facebooky, Twitter stuff that is much more vapid than the hardcore gamer crowd will ever expect. The core players who really aren't putting a lot of money into these games anyways. And to kind of follow up on that, to elaborate a bit, the whining on Reddit for Battlefront probably had nothing to do with, was not a direct cause of Electronic Arts dropping the transactions for the basically shutting off the system for now, and they're going to bring it back in some other form later on. It probably was that their stock is finally being negatively affected, and that Disney, the CEO of Disney called the CEO, I think, of EA, and they had a talk. And I think to some degree they're a little bit worried about affecting their brands. Well, yeah, but Monster Hunter has a different crowd. Like, I'm not talking about the Monster Hunter crowd. Those are smaller games than like Battlefield or something, Call of Duty. Yeah, they're going to bring it back, and to some degree. Here we go.
Material obtained.
Now,
Hypothesis. Said material is likely a relic from an ancient civilization.
So I know you're going to be dismissive and assume that this is just a giant fucking joke and everything about all this, how all this shit works, but like there is some value to, if you have more money than time and you're willing to invest in getting the grinding shit out of the way, especially people who have jobs, people who aren't unemployed or children, there is some value to making it like a time saver. I think the time you needed for even people who had a lot of time was probably too much. But, like, there is definitely value, and, like, it's just something that I would back. Like, if there was a game that I really liked, and I could get past a lot of the bullshit grinding just to play, you know, the meat of the game, or unlock stuff that I want to use now rather than bother with it later, totally fucking would. Absolutely, I'd throw money at it. I wouldn't throw a shit ton of money at it, but I would throw some money at it. So there really isn't, like, it's not just, you know, oh, pay to win, you know. That's just being, like, that's basically dismissing it, and that's completely not understanding the argument anyways. There's no way to seem not scummy. Well, that's partly because of two things. One is Electronic Arts has an extremely bad reputation, and they've done nothing to among the hardcore gamers that nobody really gives a shit about. But they have an extremely bad reputation. But it is up to, you know, the developers and the publishers presenting this in a way that is reasonable, you know, for anybody who actually cares. Like in this case, though, like, their audience, the people who are all vocal and angry and shit, they don't matter. They're not big enough for these types of games. That's just the way it works. For the Call of Duty and the Battlefield and all that other kind of stuff, Battlefront, the audience for those games is not the people on Reddit and YouTube. Hey, Rez. You know, the audience for those games is the people who wander into GameSpot, GameStop, and Best Buy and shit, Walmart. Well, Ducky, bear in mind though, they've definitely, in their long-term scenario, working with EA and being, you know, mature fucking long-term game developers, they know that they're in this boat. They have to deal with it. They may not be, like, super thrilled about it, but, you know, it's something they gotta do. And you have to realize, like, this is part of that reality. It's not, like, they've effectively agreed to it. I'm not saying that they've made the decision, because very often they probably don't. Although they will have people to some degree in charge of monetization to some degree in their company and not just EA. So they, you know, they have to figure it out. You know, it's to some degree it's probably more so that they have like a sales expectation that they're trying to meet, and they have to come up with a strategy for reaching that. So they're not like, they're by no means, if you're going to complain about them because that's, you know, it doesn't work for you or whatever, they're doing, like, it's not just an EA only thing. The vague premise of what they're doing, like, I can understand. And chunks of it I agree with. I think it needs to be better balanced. I think it needs to be presented better, and I think they need to work, if they care about this tiny percentage of people who don't really support much their game that much monetarily, you know, the big giant vocal fucking Reddit and YouTube and everything crowd, Twitch, if they decide to care about this tiny community that doesn't really support them anyways, then they'll have to do something about their reputation, but they don't need to. So as a business, they sort of don't want to. They kind of shouldn't. If people want to push to make a real change for that, I don't, regardless of whether or not you want to say it's right or wrong. Oh, Ducky, I have something to say about that in a second. But first, let me just finish the thought. If people really want to make a change relative to, you know, say, when you say vote with your wallet or whatever, right? If you want to make a real change for that sort of thing, the way that you've got to do it has got to be appealing to the people who are actually buying these games in large numbers, who are paying for the DLC in large numbers, or, you know, whatever, microtransactions, whatever, macro transactions. And that's going to end up being people who are buying the shit at stores and shit, you know. parents, you know, kids who were spending shit tons of their allowance, who may not necessarily be on fucking Reddit and YouTube and everything. Okay, so the SodaStream thing. I've heard mixed things about SodaStream. Ashens had done a video that covered SodaStream. Apparently, it's hit or miss. I'm curious to see how it goes. Oh, this is like out of the desert. But regarding the earlier conversation, though, there has to be something to balance out that people don't have as much buying power as they used to, and games have gone down in price by almost... Oh, what? Games have gone down in price by, like, almost 50% relative to, like, 1996, so... And games are more expensive to develop relative to back then, too, so... And they're not making, like, significantly more money, so... Something's got to give there. Realistically, it's a like a longer term economic problem. It's more so like, where is the money that the consumer should have, and people need to figure that one out first. Because you can't, you know, there will be a point where games are just too expensive for the consumer to support, and what do you do? I would agree with that. Games need to be developed. They need to have cheaper games in mind. Although I will say there is a huge, enormous fucking market for bigger budget AAA games for the non-like Reddit and YouTube crowd, the ones who spend the most money. So that's probably more of a cultural problem that we should look at. Like, well, that's probably never going to. Everyone wants the bigger, more bombastic, more technologically advanced, more impressive thing. So if you're looking for that, you're looking for indie devs, because indie devs have to meet all those requirements. They have to make games for cheaper. They have to make, not only does it have to cost them less to make those games, but they can't charge as much for their games anyways. And they're forced to do a better job of appealing to the internet crowds rather than the random ass people buying shit at a GameStop or whatever, especially because it costs a lot more money to get games onto the shelves anyways, so they have to do it digitally. So that's kind of what you're looking at. Ducky, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of new tech that hasn't even really made it into games in real time. Like, we don't have, like, real-time ray tracing shit yet. Well, not really high-quality real-time ray tracing shit. Somebody had actually calculated that there was a threshold for when real-time ray tracing will start to take over for raster stuff. We're not there yet. But, like lighting quality, you know, texture quality up close, physics, hair simulation, there's a lot of shit that isn't being done yet. Minimizing clipping on models. We have a long-ass way to go graphically, let alone, like, sound shit. Like, nobody does real-time binaural sound simulation yet, even though that would be, like, one of the most impressive things for VR. So, if you want all that shit figured out, tech has got to keep going. In addition to, like, making games that can run at 144 hertz with that kind of detail and at 4K or whatever, which you actually do get a decent benefit for, especially on a big-ass TV. And big TVs are getting cheaper. Oh no. Why did you have to find this place? You're fortunate enough not to be qualified to enter. Oh, I see. Oh, but how cruel the gods can be to allow such misfortune to occur. Please, you must get away from here as far as you can.
You have
hey, oh shit. 35 months. We're getting on that fucking 3-year territory. How's it going, Senrab? Spaghetti. Speaking of spaghetti. Speaking of the multiple spaghettis. So I went to the doctor today, and finally, first time since 2015. And so my three goals were figure out sleep apnea, figure out if I have gluten sensitivity, and look into like allergy shots and stuff, like for like seasonal shit. And so I can't get tested for gluten sensitivity until I start eating gluten again for a while. So spaghetti's gonna happen. I'm gonna have some tasty spaghetti. I'm gonna be going for about a month and a half, and see how I feel, and then get that blood work or whatever we got to do, piss into a cup. I don't know. Whatever they want, and we'll finally get that figured out. And similarly, allergy, like other allergy tests, like for like sniffling and shit, itchy eyes. Well, I've been having gluten-free pizzas from Domino's every while or so, but I'll probably grab like regular pizza here and there. I still am trying to watch my carbs, but that might be like a special treat every while or so. I could finally catch up on the like birthday cake or two that I haven't had yet. I'm gonna just take a slice. I'm not gonna take too much. And it's gonna be like no other carbs for the rest of the day kind of thing. But yeah, I'm gonna be going responsibly ham on the gluten for a bit. The apnea thing, on the other hand, the probably apnea thing, because I think it probably is apnea, is first that they're going to be calling me or contacting me somehow to schedule a I'll be picking up like a little sleep tester thing that some sort of equipment that they have to test at home for a night. Afterwards, if that tests favorably, aka I have negative, like bad results, if that tests favorably, then we'll be able to do the full sleep study. But insurance doesn't want to pay for that until I have a rough result on the like whatever they hand me. I don't even know what this thing is going to be. But we're getting started, which means that allergy-wise, like sniffling and shit, I might be in much better shape in the next few months. Gluten sensitivity-wise, I get to go ham and eat a bunch of stuff I want to eat for a while, and then afterwards we'll get a chance to know for sure, one way or another, is there a problem? What was the other thing? Apnea-wise, we're on track. Oh, and for the sniffling allergy stuff, there's apparently two types of allergen responses. One is histamine, the other one is leukotrienes. I think that's how you pronounce it. They gave me a prescription. I don't remember what the hell it was called. They gave me a prescription for the other half of that. So not only am I going to be taking Allegra for a while, but I'll also be taking the other thing for leukotrienes. And I'll be meeting with a specialist to figure out a time to actually get like tested and get allergy shit figured out. Because I won't be able to take Allegra and the other one, Zyrtec maybe? I don't know. I won't be able to take allergy medicine while I'm taking the allergy shots or whatever, which means I'm going to be in for a fucking ride. Like, not only am I going to be not insulated against it via medicine, but then I'll be making it worse for a while, so I build up the immunity. So we're going to find a time when the weather's not so shitty, when it's a lower allergen time for me to do those. But in the meantime, I'll have something that'll actually address it, so I'm looking forward to that. I got a prescription for that. What was the other thing? That's it, I think. So we're on track. We're gonna get there. Oh, by the way, I'll be going to the gym around like 8:30, so in an hour and 45 minutes? No. Yeah. Just standing here will be detrimental to your health, as you will be slowly consumed by rage. There is only one thing I can do for you now. I must self-destruct. No, wait. This will result in a rain of useful materials. They are yours to keep. One day you will discover the truth. Of that I am sure. May you live a long and healthy life. I don't know about it. I don't know how useful these materials are. stair climbers? Yes, but the times that I've gone to them have been extremely mega fucking rough, so... I might give them another shot, but I gotta be careful about those. Those are rough. And thanks, Senreb. I'm hoping that once this is all said and done, I'll be in a much better place. What are you stuffing them with? Broccoli and cheese. Huh. Broccoli's pretty big normally. What are you like treading up the broccoli, or how do you I like chicken and broccoli, so that sounds like a good idea. I have like a +7 of something, or a 7 something, or I'm not really sure what. I had something crazy. Chop up the broccoli, okay. I have only one equipped, huh? This is the... Oh, these are all equipped, right? No. So what does this mean? Does this mean that it's new? Must be, I guess, right? I don't know. Oversalted it? Oh, Senrab, do this. Have you heard of equilibrium brining? Because I would recommend that. Drop healing items are defeated by hacking, huh? You have not messed with brining? Dude! Try it for pork chops. It is amazing. It is so fucking... And it's easy. It's cheating. It's the sous vide of brining. So, look up equilibrium brining, though, because it's the best damn thing ever. I need to get rid of some of these equipped ones. I don't think I need that. Honey mustard's good on pork chops. I don't like it, but people like mince with pork. Huh, I thought I had another heal that was like a +7 or something. Some crazy number I didn't expect. Oh, maybe it was like mint lamb, I don't know. Oh, I had a big shockwave is what it was. a dot over here. What is this? And a little dot. Oh, I can't. This is what the dot was. Oh, just a shit ton of money. Turn green? It turns bright ass yellow for me. You're like, what kind of strange ass turmeric are you using? Phoenix Lance. Shit, I don't know what that's all about. Oh, I already have it. I think turmeric is used for, it's good on rice. I would also recommend, Ducky, close all other apps, restart your PS4, and, you might need to restart the download more than once. Or pause and resume. Like turmeric and bay leaf something or other rice is good. But I'm pretty sure it's used in like Mexican rice or some sort of like Spanish rice or something. I'm not really sure. As well as what's the other one? I think you use turmeric in no, I know it has a download cap, but you can get it to go way faster than it currently does. It's a cap per... Somebody scienced it out. It was like, if they think any other app is running, they drop it immediately. If they think any other downloads are running, they drop it immediately. If anything is in the foreground, they drop it immediately. And then they have it's something like a maximum amount of connections they'll make or something like that, or a speed per connection. And it's overall real shit, but there's ways to game it. Yeah, masala. I think you use turmeric in that, I think, right? I know, or at least either like that was cool. I would say restart it a couple times, or pause and resume a couple of times. Ducky.
Old material obtained. Hypothesis. Said material is likely a relic from an ancient civilization.
Because it will go a little faster. Not extremely faster, but it'll go quicker than, like, Garbo speeds. Jar sauce? Aw. I didn't realize you could even do that. What else was I going to talk about? Shit. There's a chicken dish with like peanut butter and spice. That was really good. And it has a weird name that I can't pronounce properly. And it's normally like on like skewers. Well, it's a peanut sauce. It's a peanut sauce, but you can use peanut butter as part of the sauce. I can't remember what it's called. The other one is I don't know. Curry stuff has turmeric, I think. There's a lot of like really great flavorful recipes. Yakitori, I've never even had that. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Hey, Swizz. I have a little bit of trepidation about going to the gym today because my arms hurt. I'm not doing any more arm stuff today. I'm gonna try to do like more leg and backy hip stuff. Also, I'm gonna hate to end the stream sooner than later. Well, Ducky, if you want to pick up when I take a break, I can just raid you. Did you find something for me? Looks like some kind of staff. It's pretty incredible. Let me pay you for your help. To have a trainer? I used to. I had two separate trainers a while back. One for about a year, the other one for about 3 or 4 months. And I learned a lot, and I know sort of what I need to do. I've gone through the process before. I just need to do it now. This was likely a tool used for some kind of ceremony. I imagine it belonged to the nation that used to exist in this region. If you find any more relics, make sure to bring them to me. Ah, a stone tablet with laws written upon it. That's definitely worth a reward. This isn't the only tablet of its kind we found either. I think the nation that once existed here lived under an almost impossible number of rules. The more they expanded their civilization, the more rules they had to come up with. They ended up living their lives bound by rules. Seems like a waste of time. I missed the, or maybe I think you said it seems like a waste if you ask me. If you find any more relics, make sure to bring them to me. We'll jump the gun on the skip there. You'll learn a lot, Swiss. They'll give you the tools that you'll need in order to keep going even when you don't have a trainer. Which is especially good for how expensive trainers can be. Say, if you find anything in the desert, it looks like an old world relic. Can you bring it to me? Yeah, I think we're good. Do you think there's more? I'll do some more. Yeah. The times that I've had a trainer were luckily paid for it. Like, other people paid for them through work and stuff. It's the only one of the few benefits I had from work a while back. Wasn't worth the suffering, that's for sure. I'll be streaming afterwards, but I don't know if I don't know if it's gonna be NieR. It probably will be out of laziness. I'm gonna eat after gym as well, so I don't know. It'll either be NieR or like Dead Cells or something, or Super Hydora, which is also awesome. I don't know, I haven't decided. It would be just as convenient to stream like Mario Odyssey or something. I just don't want to get up off the couch. Except for to go to the gym. Ah, fucking arms hurt. Oh, speaking of arm hurt, I guess not in a significant way. I'm trying to come up with a good way to link this. They drew blood today for lab stuff, and apparently the tech must be getting real good because it was like a very minor prick and didn't really hurt at all. Normally I'm terrified of needles. Normally they hurt a lot, but I haven't got a lot of. I haven't gone to the doctor often in years. Last time I went at all was 2015. Prior to that, it might have been more than 15 years. So I think I'm a little bit less worried about going to the doctor because it seems to be a lot less shitty. Doctor was actually pretty cool too. He asked questions that I thought were good questions to ask, and came up with a plan that. For what to do. He didn't bother me with the weight stuff, especially as I'm already losing weight. He went out of his way to the prescription that he did for the leukotriene whatever inhibitor thing, the second half of the Allegra combo. He gave me like a 1-year prescription in case it works well. Like, he's like, this is I'd recommend this because antihistamines only do half the work for you. They're not covering that. And he's like, so, this is pretty safe. It's used everywhere. I'm just gonna go ahead and give you a prescription for it, and I'm gonna give you like a year prescription so that you have it in case you need it. And I'm like, fuck yeah, man. You pick up my item? Oh, yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess if I open it, I get it. I turned away for the most part with the needle. I was just glad it didn't hurt. I'm not sure how I think. Like, I was looking. I was curious to see what repository they were using to store the blood that they were pulling. But I don't really want to watch like blood coming out of my arm. Not that blood bothers me, but it's the whole, like, something is stuck into my arm kind of thing. Oh, I could definitely feel that the blood coming out of my arm. I didn't like it, but I just dealt with it because I'd rather take care of my shit. Because there's a lot of stuff I want to do, and it's like if I'm not healthy, I just can't. I can't do it. I can't deal with it. But yeah, there's a very high chance that in the next while or so, I'll be in much better shape. So I'm looking forward to that. Because, like, there are certain things I remember. Like, I know every while or so I can breathe really well, and it's awesome. Or every long while or so, like once or twice a year, I'll sleep amazing, and I'll wake up like right away, and it'll be the best damn thing ever, and I want that again. Especially because if I sleep really well and I have a lot of energy, and I wake up earlier, then that means more time for activities, more streams, earlier streams, more projects done, video stuff, chatbot, improvements to the Discord, maybe put together a proper website, have some more ideas for emotes. I have like 2 more emote slots, a shit ton of bit slots, all sorts of shit I haven't gotten graphics for. So there's all sorts of stuff I want to do and arrange and work with and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, while I'm a giant miserable pile of non-functionality, I'm not going to be able to get any of that done. Well, there's some Discord bot stuff I want to do. That will make it easier to get into roles and stuff, and I just haven't been able to get off my ass and look into like what Discord bot to use, or hook my own bot up to Discord, which I can do. Apparently, Discord's APIs are amazing. I've heard they're awesome, and so what I could do is I could make my bot maintain a connection to Discord and maintain, allow you to hook into the bot features on Discord, which means with Discord-specific things. So when I go live, quotes will be there, all sorts of stuff that I'll be able to do, because I gotta get to it, though, because, man. But I haven't had the energy. I get home and I just want to just not do anything. And, to some degree that means that I just lay around and play games. To some degree that just means I just browse Reddit and watch other people's streams. To some degree it just means I sit and, in the past it used to be that I would just sit around and snack all day. Eat a big giant bag of Cheetos or something, because I just didn't have the energy for anything, and it was like, whatever. I'm hungry anyways. Because that was the right thing to do. Well, there's things that I want to do that are stuck in my head of, like, these are interesting hobbies and shit. Are we gonna start shooting rockets? There you go. But yeah, well, I have one job, and the job isn't even very demanding time-wise. In fact, they're very respectful of my time. Like, they respect me enough to make me want to do more work for them. Which is, like, I haven't had a job like that until now. It's like, it's a good back and forth. It's cooperative rather than demanding. That sucks, Senrab. Every while or so, I get to a point where I'm just like, I'm never going to get anywhere as a streamer, I'm never going to get the YouTube channel up. And that kind of compounds. It's been a lot less since I stopped eating gluten, so I'm probably going to get all fucking moody again. Assuming that's the case, assuming that it is a gluten-related thing. We're going to go down that whole experimentation path pretty soon of eating foods that, if it is a problem, will make it pretty bad. And, so, don't know what it was that night. I mean, every while or so, just shit's there. I think about stupid shit that I say at night. I think about opportunities that I missed. I think about, very often, I think that, oh man, I really shouldn't have wasted that 7 months or so after getting laid off of trying full-time streaming, because, well, it did give me a mental reset. It wasted thousands of dollars. It didn't get me anywhere streaming-wise. Like, it was the wrong time for me to do that. Lots of stuff. I think about, why have I not put the effort into doing simple things for my chatbot, like exception handling whenever Twitch's web requests don't go through, or that actually is a really common one, because while I'm streaming, every while or so, the Twitch will give me like a 500 or something because their servers are having issues, or I have connection problems or whatever. And it's like, well, I could just put a try catch here and learn what the exceptions are and determine how I want to handle errors and shit, but it's like, fuck it. I'll just let the bot crash and just restart it, because whatever, right? I put a to-do, so anybody who knows anything about, like, Visual Studio is that if you create a comment with the words to do at the very beginning, it'll actually add that to a task list in Visual Studio, which is really cool. And I just, anytime a web request fails, I just make sure that the to-do is in there, so I'll get around to it later. pulled yourself out of it that night by making them omelet? Yeah, dude. You gotta... It's not so much to distract yourself, it's give yourself the reason to be satisfied. Make anything right in the world, you know? Even cleaning and shit. Organizing my apartment, cleaning everything. Doing dishes, cooking for meal prep, cooking a good meal, anything. Just something mindless that doesn't involve something that, like, I feel any trepidation to do. I will say, though, lately, since dropping gluten, though, I'm a lot less irritable, I'm a lot less bothered, I worry less. Obnoxious tasks at work, of which are just part of the job. There are some tasks that are just like a lot of menial work or a lot of busy work or things that were never set up correctly that we have to work around or whatever. That stuff doesn't bother me since changing my diet, and we're about to go make it worse. Assuming that is the problem, I'm about to go bring that back by forcing myself into a state where I can be properly tested for gluten sensitivity. So next month or so is going to be interesting. But hopefully I can balance it out a bit by going to the gym and stuff, get the endorphins going. Drink a lot of water, try to get my sleep figured out. Start taking whatever prescription this was for the other half of my allergies. I definitely need to sleep better. Exercise has helped a bit, but I'm still waking up at night, like, often, and often, like, I wake up really fucking, like, not thrilled about it. I'm like, motherfucker, it's gonna take me, like, another 45 minutes to get back to sleep. And I wake up like 2 to 3 times, maybe 4 times a night, so... I want to figure, it would be it would be both good and bad if it wasn't gluten sensitivity, because it would mean that at least I can eat those foods without too much trouble, but then it would also mean that that isn't a problem, and I gotta figure out what the actual problem is. Wheat and barley, huh? Well, I mean, the allergy test could confirm that. They're gonna do the whole panel down to, like, celiac and everything. And luckily at least it doesn't make me, like, mega sick. Like, I'm not AIP or whatever, At least I'm not super, like, the only major symptoms have been that I'm, like, very irritable, and anything that could be like mentally irritable, like, it tends to be something where I can get bothered really easily by things. That was one of the symptoms. The physical symptoms were just like I was always generally achy in some way, like always sore, and any physical strain felt magnified. So if I worked out, I could work out less. If I was walking to take out the trash, my ankles would start to seize up my left ankle would start to seize up pretty quick. I wake up achy in the morning, hard to sleep. If I can't find a good position to sleep in, it makes it that much worse. Sitting in a chair for a long period of time at work was much more rough before I changed my diet. So I want to hope that there's something to it, and then confirm that there is, just so that I know. Plus, my mom fell under the diagnosis of fibromyalgia, and a lot of claims have gone out suggesting that it might instead be some sort of food sensitivity type of issue. So at least I have some family history that kind of leads in that direction. Same thing with sleep apnea. My dad has massive fucking apnea. He has, like, brain dead apnea. He has a, like, this will start fucking him up if he doesn't sleep well kind of apnea. Like, the doctor was wondering how he was still a functioning adult, how he hadn't had massive heart attacks and other physical issues. So, very likely that there's something to it. I just want to get it out of the way. I want to get it confirmed, and then get it solved, and then live a better life from then on. Does it take everybody else this long to search the desert? The allergy thing's kind of funny, though. The not the gluten allergy one, but the seasonal allergy thing. There were some sort of artifacts in the desert somewhere. I found a couple. But the seasonal allergy thing is kind of funny, though, because everybody at work has, like, massive pollen allergy shit going on. Apparently it's a thing where I am. It's apparently like a Texas thing. Like cedar season. Everyone, like everybody, like you check, there's like an out of office channel for their messaging stuff. And like every week somebody is like going out for allergy shots. I'm not gonna make it in today. Allergies flaring up. All this stuff. Like once a week, once every other week, somebody's trying to get it figured out. So I'm pretty confident that at least getting the whole process to allergy shots figured out will probably make my life a lot better. I do know that when I take like some days when I take like Afrin, the result is incredible. Like it's like being able to breathe for the first time. Like you're fucking like you're totally like. It's not just that you're awake; you're like hyper awake because you can breathe. You know. How do you even get out of fishing?
Commencing fishing.
A, yes, so that's... Oh. Oh, Chubby, you gotta put a stop to that ASAP.
Report failed. Complete.
Oh, hold on. I want to do it again.
Commencing.
Oh, come back, come back.
Report success.
Oh, that's it? Oh, Chubby, that's even worse if you're not even there. You gotta set that shit on a timer, man. My oven does a timer. You cannot walk away from a toaster or an oven without a timer, at least. I mean, even then, if you're toasting for any real period of time or using an oven, you still want to stick around. You don't want to be away for like too much longer than the time itself. I can run a timer on broil. Like you can, like my toaster oven will do like a couple minute broil or whatever, or I can do like my regular oven. I can broil for a period of time, and then you could do custom broil, so it's not like 500 or whatever. But damn, that's like, are you ending up with charcoal at the end? Like, what's he trying to make? Because mine, you can do like a broil at a lower temperature if you want to like brown the top of something. Or you only want to cook one side for some reason. Like, I can do that. You could just, whatever setting it is, you can just time that. And whatever temperature you want. So... But I definitely don't really get... if you have a shit oven... Never any food in the oven? Then that doesn't make any sense. We've been walking around the desert for about an hour, searching for stuff. Oh, that's definitely worse, Chubby. If he's that's wasting electricity. Like, no, you gotta not do that ever. Ever. It's like the oven doesn't close. Maybe this person doesn't know what, like, the difference between an oven and a microwave. Yeah, like if you're a roommate of somebody that is like a friend or whatever, you gotta have that talk. If they're just some rando, you need to tell them that this is serious enough that you will take it further if you have to. Like, around the quest giver. Let's take a look. Yeah, that, like, there's no, you can't let that go, even if, whether or not they're somebody you're busy with, somebody you're beholden to, or somebody who's just some rando. You have to, you have to do something about that. There's no excuse. There's no exception. It's gotta get addressed. Like, when it comes down to, like, this will be dangerous. It could be the problem with the could fuck up the neighbors. Like, tell your landlord, you know, if it comes down to it, like, that will be a reason to break the lease and have, you know, if you have to make prep to leave or kick them out, one or the other, and, like, come up with a different situation, like, you're stuck doing it. Because shit will get awful otherwise. Because I'm pretty sure you have a right to breaking the lease if it's a threat to yourself or your property. Yeah, it kind of sounds like your coworker is kind of a douche. And you need to drop them / It's either if you can afford that situation, kick him out. If you can't, you need to leave and let them deal with it. Yeah, like don't let that go. You're kind of stuck. You have to deal with it. And I can understand how much that sucks because I'm the kind of person who doesn't like confrontation. But it's like you're at huge fucking risk at that point. You can't not do that. All right, where's our? Oh God, kill me. Where's our quest giver? Did we finish the quest? He's not there anymore. I think we're done. I think he just tells you to keep looking anyways. Oh, I guess I haven't done it yet. So, how do I tell where this is on the map, then? Yeah, I'm gonna be wandering around forever. Just tell me where it is. I don't want to know what the story is, but I wanna get this over with. It's too much wandering around. I don't have a sense of direction, anyways. It's gonna come down to me going, like, printer style, all the way to the side, down a little bit, all the way to the right. Yeah, go ahead. You can post it. Because that's how I find shit if I'm lost for long enough. It ends up being literally sweeping the entire fucking map, edge to edge, top down, systematically until I find it. Because I don't know how to look for shit. What garbage? What website is this? I don't know if I want to click that. Can you upload it to like Imager or something? Elaborate gadget. I don't know if I want to click that link. It's like it's almost worse than posting a bit.ly link. You think it's okay? You think I should risk life and limb on this sketchy ass link? Google Drive? Sure. Google at least will start scanning shit that you upload to them. Well, they kind of have to because people are going to share shit. Ooh, it's a dome. Let's get domed. Whoa, actually, is this a lot of domes? Oh, shit! Look who you! That's what's his face. The dude from the mask. Wasn't his name like Emil or something? This is something from one of the earlier games. I don't remember what it was. There was something that this is a reference to. Oh, that's even, it has to be, it's not a direct link. God damn it, Google. Okay, so... I don't know how descriptive of a screenshot that's going to end up being, but... It's a shape. I'm not good at deriving an understanding of where things are based on, like, a vague corner shape of the map, but I'll see what I can do. Let me take a look at this first, though. I'm curious. What do we got? A lot of faces. That's pretty fucking cool, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. Look at this. Is this just like a little Easter egg, or what is this? Do I need to go at the top and ground pound to make a star come out? Oh, that's why. This is like the edge of the map. No wonder. Oh, it's even better, because I don't know where, like, what orientation point this is going to end up being. Ah, hold on a sec. Oh man, can't you just, like, aim at something from the big map? Shit, I have no clue what either of these... there's no way I'm going to be able to tell. I don't know what these... I don't know where these landmarks are. I need to see the mega map, not the mini map. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to figure this one out. I have no point of reference for this, like, at all. I mean, one of them looks like it's probably the edge around here somewhere, but I don't... It's got like a line of shit that goes at a 45-degree angle. I don't know, actually. I have no idea. I did look at the mini-map. You know what? I'm just going to wander around forever, because these screenshots aren't helping. If you think I could read a map, you are mistaken. I'm looking for black lines at a 45-degree angle. That's the best I can get so far. Nah, let's just skip it. I'm gonna just wander until I find it. It's apparently close enough to like pipes and shit that I guess I'll probably eventually find it. It's not in the giant wide desert. Run back to City Ruins direction for 5 seconds. So what? This is technically the center, and then City Ruins is it's oil field, factory furnace, factory hangar, desert camp, City Ruins. Okay, so I gotta go like this away, about here. Three, 4, 5, 6. Turn left and run in a circle then? in a straight line. But you said turn left. Alright, so I go towards City Ruins, which is going to be... City Ruins Center. So I need to turn a little bit to the right, like 15-20 degrees to the right. So if I go like this, 1, 2, 4, 5, then I go to the left for a while. Hey, Blood. If the map didn't rotate, am I right? Is where all the fucking robots are? That was like a stock machine sound. That was like at a wood shop or something. Picked up any? I picked up like the first 3 or 4 of the 2 or 3 of the 2, I guess, of the artifacts. Lithography relic. I don't know. It's better be worth the time, otherwise. I have a stone tablet and an old staff. Lithography makes me think tablet. It should be easy. Can anybody who subbed to the channel spam the map emote? Just give me like 4 or 5 lines. From Desert Center. Desert Center, I turn left, but I don't know what front, I don't know what forward or backwards is. Run straight to a hill. So there's a hill I'm looking for. Alright, back to the vending machine. Gonna go vend myself a save real quick. Hill is on my right side right now. I don't know, I don't necessarily know if you know that I tend to turn to aim at the save point when I do that, so it's apparently some sort of hill somewhere. So there's a big, there's like a mountainy mound kind of over there. There's another big mountainy mound over there. There's probably a hill floating around somewhere. Something that's definitive as a hill, rather than the multiple different dunes that probably aren't hills. So there's going to be like a hill. A definitively hill. Not just a dune. What was that term you guys were using earlier that was like a minor mound? That it was like that word that nobody ever uses, but it was like H something for a mound or a hill. Somebody has to remember this. This came up like 3 or 4 days ago, or maybe half a week ago. During Kenshi, maybe? So there's a hill. But being the stream is going to be delayed like forever from here, so I don't know what there actually means. A hill that connect to that mountain. A hill that connect to the mountain. I mean, there's a lot of mountains. During Odyssey? Okay. I don't remember what it was called, though. Oh yeah, you guys were trying to point me to a moon or something. Hill that connects to the mountain. I mean, the one, like the ridge that seemed to lead up over there? Let's call that point A. Tell me that if point A is correct. I'll look around for another point to ask about. Okay, point A. I wish Mixer was popular as a streaming thing, because their lack of stream delay is super great. But they have nothing else really going for them besides maybe functional chat or something. Alright, we're going up point A, the hill. This would be really unflattering for me to be around the webcam right now. I have the most, like, disinterested face right now. From here, you see two rocks. I mean, I see, like, the two over there. I see the one sticking out like that, and I see the pipes over there. One big one, one small one from far side. Wait, what? The pair over there? In between those two rocks. Probably, I guess, this then. Oh, I think we're gonna get close to done, finally.
Old world material obtained. Hypothesis. Said material is likely a relic from an ancient civilization.
Please let this be the end of it. You know, as much as people complain about Hillock. There we go. How do you figure this? You must have been, like, thesaurusing that stuff. Oh my god, we're still going, motherfucker. This better be an awesome quest. What was I gonna say? Oh, I would gladly take Frigid Outskirts over this. Like, any day. Although I like Frigid Outskirts conceptually anyway. But I would gladly take Frigid Outskirts over this. Like, any day of the week. I really liked the basic premise of what Frigid Outskirts had to offer. It just sucked in multiplayer. Hill synonyms. Does Google have, do they do synonyms and antonyms now? Oh, no worries. I'm not able to process maps at all, so... It just makes it very frustrating, because I'm not able to... Like, I can't locations. I don't know how to find anything. Oh, this is just lovely. Let me pay for it. Ah, so it's some kind of mask. Judging by the design, it was intended to be worn by a female. According to legend, the nation that used to be here was wiped out quite suddenly. Apparently it had something to do with the passing of a beloved king. Perhaps this mask belonged to a princess or the like. If you find any more relics, be sure to bring them to me. How do you tell the sex of somebody who's wearing a mask that isn't, like, conforming to their skull? Between the quest giver and the DLC. I don't know where the DLC area is. I don't think I have the DLC. Here's the quest giver. Oh, was the DLC one the one that they say I'm not strong enough to go into? I also don't know where that is, so I'll have to find that. That was the one where the robot explodes and he's like, "Oh man, you can't go there." Nah. Is that it? Different per gender? Well, maybe. It's like it was like a building or something, like a small dot. Turn right to turn right in terms of what? Like facing, like here, like my current facing direction. Go to the right and go over here somewhere. I take it. I can only imagine it's this little whatever this shit is. Well, I'm assuming that it's just to the right, like over here, anywhere. I see nothing, no landmark whatsoever, though. That little black dot. Alright, well, at least the dot is a landmark. Oh, this is happening very quickly. Oh, shit, I probably should not... Part of a collapsed platform. This thing, right? This is the DLC area, I take it? Of a collapsed platform. There's many platforms. So something is not quite a platform. So I passed that. Oh, I'll get that in a sec. This is too much desert to search, man. This better be incredible.
You cannot pass. It is unforgivable. Give us your money and your life.
Uh-oh. What the heck were those guys?
Ooh, I better be careful around that one. You know what? Oh, he's got a hat. Oh, I forgot there's a lock in that. There's some way to lock onto targets like that. Oh, more than one is a lock. Or is a hat.
machine lifeforms have been defeated. Analysis. Their garments were based on a subset of human culture.
Human culture?
Examples of said clothing can be found in motion pictures that humans created for entertainment purposes. More specifically, they were from a genre known as Westerns that chronicled warfare in a certain region of the planet.
Warfare as entertainment? What were humans thinking?
It's pretty self-referential, I guess. This is a statue of a young woman. The words "on your wedding day" are carved into it. I think I might have skipped a line by accident. Perhaps this is a representation of the bride. This reminds me of something I've recently discovered in the course of my work. It appears that this area used to be known as Facade. As the name suggests, the residents of Facade all wore masks, as well as unusual clothes. They also spoke a language unique to their people. Anyway, listen to me ramble. Thanks again for your help. Please take this, okay? A Fictionary. Spear of the Usurper. I feel like I should know what Facade is. Is that like an original NieR reference or something? I really need to brush up on the lore. I never played the original game. I couldn't determine whether or not I would like it or not, and I still can't, having seen a lot of it. Oh, all these spears are pretty crap. I can't say I would consider that to be worth it. I'd want like a cutscene or something at least. Original was on PS3, I think. Although they suggested that if Automata did really well, they would consider porting the original NieR, and I think they actually are doing some sort of remake or something. I think that actually got greenlit. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like that they've already met that requirement or that threshold. Cool. It takes forever to charge though, so to recharge. I don't know, Ghost. I don't know about any OP spears. I haven't upgraded any of the spears. I gotta look at weapon upgrades. I know you can make this stuff a lot stronger than it currently is. And I've got shit tons of resources, so hopefully some of it is worth actually using. How about we go to the center of the desert and warp out of here? So, today is Friday, right? I think. Tomorrow, I will probably be doing Spin Tire's Mud Runner. And I'm also going to be doing a game called Getting Over It. I think there might be a 50-50 split on which of those you guys recognize. Ty is going to be... I'm only going to be doing Mud Runner if Ty is around to play it. So it's a question of when is he around. Also, I'm going to have to get the wheel and everything set up. For Getting Over It, on the other hand, so that's going to be an arduous fucking mess. It's going to be interesting to watch. I'm good at those types of weird control games, like I Am Bread. I'm like world record tier at, so I'm curious to see how good I can get at Getting Over It. Like, I don't plan to get like a 5-minute time or whatever, but I bet you I can get to 20 minutes pretty quick. I just gotta get used to the controls. The mouse controls were really weird. Okay, so... Yeah, I think he had like 17, but he's been obsessing about the game, and he has like infinite time, and I don't. I'm gonna try my best, but I won't be able to do. I'm not gonna be able to go forever. Let's take a break. Oh, really? Sounds great to me. I think we're good with a break. Are you here to listen to music? Alright, well. But there might be a little more to that. I'm not sure which of these is the one I'm looking for. Welcome back. If you're running low on something, you can replenish it here. I'm looking for the other shopkeeper. This one. The Emil's memories? No, I don't even know where to look for him. I mean, like, try as much as you can to not mention stuff by name, though, because I'm trying to, like, have some surprise. This is my first playthrough. Am I too poor for this, or...? Oh, I only have one of each. I really wish I had enough materials to upgrade these pods, but I can't seem to find all the materials for that. All the stuff. No, I'm trying not to spoil any of the story as much as I can. I'm just trying to get through it. Oh, I guess we can at least upgrade weapons for now. I really want to upgrade the pods, though. I think it's a pretty good shockwave one I can get. I don't think I can equip the ranged ones anymore, though. Nope. Anything small I can equip? Like, I've got, like, 4 I can put. I think I just don't have anything... Oh, wait a second. Well, it was a counter or something. I just skipped it. Not, whatever. It's gone. Yeah, well, I don't happen to have it, though, Bean, so it's kind of the end of that. Which was the weapons dude? This guy. Damn. Okay, this is gonna get pretty fucking nuts. I'm missing some stuff. Well, that starts pretty garbo. That's something. Oh, are these fist weapons? When did I get these? I think I have that, right? And I'll Beast Bane, I got Beast Lord. Oop, getting ahead of myself here. Nope. Alright, let's see what's good here. I think it was Virtuous Treaty and then the Axe. It's a cool set. Alright, Doing great. And bit by bit, I feel like I'm getting used to this environment. Something wrong? You're from Yorha, right? I don't suppose you'd... Thing is, I recently came out on the losing end of a scuffle with some machine life forms. The battle ended corrupting up... The battle ended up corrupting a portion of my memory, which is a serious pain, as I'm sure you can imagine. Take these photographs, for instance. I have no idea where they were taken. Oh, not this quest, or even what they are. I know that they're important. I know where they are. I recognize that you're busy, but if you had the time to help me out, I'd appreciate it. Sure. Thank you so much. If you find the location shown in any of those photos, please send me the coordinates. Hopefully that will help me recover my missing memories. I'll let you know if you find anything. Thank you.
These places look familiar. One looks like the amusement park, one looks like the desert, and one looks like the forest. Let's keep our eyes open next time we're in any of those areas.
You're really amazing with those Goliath units. If you keep it up, this war will be over in no time. Your soldiers are amazing. To think how you could destroy all those machines just like that. You two always look so close. Honestly, I'm jealous. Everyone's been so busy lately. I've been helping with maintenance where I can, but it's pretty tough. I've been trying to repair the surrounding transporters, but the enemy keeps breaking them as soon as I finish. There's no point in vending machine There's no point in the vending machine camouflage anymore. I think I'm getting a little tired of the reading. I might stop pretty soon to get to the gym, just to force myself to do that. That is up. I'm busy recording information on the area that collapsed. Mind leaving me alone? That doesn't seem to do anything. Our leader is tough, but that doesn't mean she doesn't worry. So don't go upsetting her, understand? There's like another place I can go to here, and I don't remember where it is. Whew, I'm beat. We're heading right back once you rest a little. Yeah. I haven't played 15 yet. It's on my list. Eventually. So where was that other spot? There's like a supply... Here we go. Make sure you take it easy, alright? So that goes in here, connects to this. I've been so busy lately that I haven't had a proper break. Gotta rest sometime. I found some old alcohol when the center of the city ruins was blown off. So I tried a little. It's really good. Don't tell my boss. Well, I'll be playing fresh and relatively blind, minus like a couple small parts. Hi there, your Ace. We're making sure we're equipped to support you to the utmost, so you can fight at your best. How about give me one of those pods that I'm supposed to be able to find here? So I already talked to her. Psst. Oh, I see. What? You want me to tell you what we're talking about? Heck no. I still don't know you well enough. Oh, I got the music box for what's-his-face. Excuse me, is this the music box you were looking for? That's it. Where did you find it? In the amusement park, next to the corpse of an android. Maybe that was its owner? Oh. Was she... Well, it's awfully rusty, but with a little work I should be able to get it playing again. Of course. Thank you for bringing the box to me. Now I can finally concentrate on my work again. Oh, and you two are welcome to enter the back anytime you like from now on. The funny thing about the rust is that something so delicate as that you could probably dump into an ultrasonic cleaner. All right, there's more stuff. All clear to the right, all clear to the left. Nothing to report today. This is probably a dungeon or something. What to do? What's up? What's wrong? Maybe I can help you out. Say, you're from the bunker, right? Well, turns out I have some packages that need transporting, but I can't get them out of storage. One of my superiors was in charge of it, but now I have to do it. And there's so much stuff that I can't possibly move it. He's gonna have my head for this. I gotta get those packages for transport out of there. They can get the goods for me? Sure. Great. Thanks a million. Stop moving. Quit walking. No. I want to check the other box.
Marking objects
Oh, here we
likely to
go.
be the targeted packages.
I can't get them out like this. Ugh. Better make a path first.
Oh, I see what we're doing here. Oh, shit. Okay. I mean, I have some ideas, so to speak. It's probably push up. I'm gonna push this one up. This one goes up. Then I push the other one back. No, stop. Choose the one I want, dick. I push that one up, I think. I need to sneak in just a little bit. Me through. There you go. Push this one down. Can I pull him back? No, I can only move him once. Okay, I know what we're doing here. That wasn't worth it. Then I gotta move... Can I move this one back? Nope. Can I go all the way around like this? Yes, I can. I push this one all the way to the back. Then I gotta go push the top one to the right. Oh. To be, you're not helping. You need to get elsewhere. You need to not be here. Push this one to the right and we're good.
Okay, that should be all of the packages.
Proposal. Head outside to deliver the goods to the client. Ugh.
Tales of our endeavors
Hey.
proliferate.
Thanks for the raid, room. I'm gonna be around a little bit longer, then I'm gonna force myself to go to the gym. So, give me like... We'll be doing like another 15-20 minutes. But I'm doing alright. Just chilling. Got a day off of work. You went and found everything? Talk about a lifesaver. Really need to organize your storage area. I can barely walk in there. Seriously, you need to clean that place up. I know. I'll take it up with my superior. Here's a little something for your trouble. Alright. Okay. Can I go anywhere else? Look here, there's something carved into this column. 3 numbers. I wonder if it's a set of coordinates. A target point, maybe? Or a hidden location? Ah, alright. Thanks, Room. No way to tell. I'll add into the map regardless. What a beautiful sound. I could listen to this all day. And then it occurs to me that was the music box playing the entire time, because I can't put shit together. Alright, where are we doing map-wise? What do we got? City Ruins Cave. Might have helped if I had, Oh, some of these are marked now. These weren't marked before. Let's just go out here and do some of these. I definitely need to make sure that I go to the gym before it's too late tonight, because even though they're up to like midnight, my back's already starting to hurt, and I need to make sure that I give it a good effort before the end of the night. Alright, chill.
Careful, 2B. I'm picking up hostiles.
to that kid who ran away. Oh yeah, we got some damage now. Oh. Why am I still using that one? Hold on a sec. How did this happen? Oh, I think I switched pods without thinking about it. Alright, I think we're just gonna hack this thing. Man, the damage that that I'm doing now is so much better.
Over there.
Easy there, little guy. It's alright. You weren't scared, were you?
How did they?
We should leave before more enemies arrive.
Come on, kid. Don't be unreasonable. Any ideas, 2B? I've never dealt with a snot-nosed machine before.
You got me.
Uh-oh. More enemies incoming.
I'm on it.
I like how they drew like the I like how they drew the like they painted like overalls on them or whatever, or suspenders or however we're doing this. I'm not really sure what robot proportions yield what that would qualify as, I guess. Yeah, it's overalls-esque. He's got the whole like the Mario style going. it's funny.
Are you finished? Your mother is worried about you. She sent us here to find you. So quit with the whining and let us take you home already.
Well, that was easy enough. Oh shit. Thanks for those, Frosty.
Stay close, alright? Don't go wandering off.
Hey, mister.
Oh, it's an auto. Whatever.
She sure was. So let's go home and have you apologize, alright?
Oh, good. Just keep moving. It's cool. There's nobody attacking anyways. Don't worry about it. There you go. Are you good? Okay. There we go. So if I swing and attack at all, or I don't know what's going on. Hey, Rio. Move. Hurry. Now he's moving again. Hope I didn't just give him an aneurysm or something. I can't see any enemies on the roof. Oh, I guess that's the dots in the map. That kid's taking some big damage. Trying as best as I can to just get the projectiles to not hit the kid. Does he not get arbitrarily targeted by shit? Because I could just lead them away. Why do I hack? Typically I haven't needed to. Not like, you know, every while or so I will, but against the weaker enemies I won't. Does he regen? No. That's all the health he gets. Well, Jesus. Fine. Just for you. Technically, it will save time for the escort stuff, because he's not being attacked in real time. Yeah, his moveset's a little shit. It's not especially great. I feel like he should have been an upgrade from 2B. Not because he's a stronger character, but because you usually want your next character to be interesting. I'm trying not to get into that one. Try to avoid hacking that one. Weird that they let you lock onto him, or they did let me lock. Yeah, yeah. His combat's just very slow, and it's missing that, like, it's missing a good amount of satisfaction.
Say, 2B,
What?
when do you think you'll be willing to call
God
me
damn it.
9s?
9S works just fine.
Well, yeah.
Whoa, come on. kid's gonna die. He's definitely dead soon. Can you restart the quest after fucking it up? Probably not. He doesn't heal. Is there any way I can give him a heal? We better be close to finishing this. This is like the exit. I think this is the mother. Hurry up. Ah, you're back. Thank you so much for bringing him home. Selfless child, how dare you make me worry like that? Hey, no need to get all angry about this. Mommy, mommy, no, don't cry. You have any idea how worried I was? I'm sorry, mommy, please don't cry. I'm sorry too, my darling. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, mommy. Go on, honey, get yourself home. I like to thank these nice people for helping you. Okay, bye-bye, androids. I swear, sometimes I think that child's mind is just a bunch of bolts rattling around in an empty pail. I never imagined how hard it would be to disconnect from the network. We're constantly misunderstanding each other. Still, on those rare occasions when we connect, it makes me so very happy. I can see that. Thank you again for bringing him home. This isn't much, but I'd very much like for you to have it. Mutual understanding without a network sounds tough. True, but it also seems kind of fun. Fun? From 2B? Well, Ghost, it doesn't help that they are basically mixing, like, 8 different genres together at once. Well, subgenres included, like side-scrolling run-and-gun shooter, twin-stick shooter, rail shooter, vertical shooter, action RPG, puzzle game, character action game, puzzle game. I think I said puzzle game. I remember what the other one was. Text adventure. They like platformer. For the most part, like, they're really well integrated. They're, you know, they touch a bit upon each of the genres without going too deep. Yeah, there is no good difficulty setting. There is literally nothing. There is only too easy and too hard. I hear hard is just stupid hard, like one-shot difficulty kind of stuff. Like, no compromise between them at all. Oh, well, Ghost, if you're looking for more good twin stick shooters or rail shooters or whatever, man, I know many good ones. Or vertical, side-scrolling, whatever. Hey, Joe. Doing pretty good. I'm gonna be stopping pretty soon to go to the gym, like in a couple minutes. But then I'm gonna resume with I'm not sure what. Maybe more NieR. I'm leaning towards more NieR, because that'll be the convenient option. But I gotta force myself to the gym, because if I don't, we're never gonna get anywhere. Nah, well the thing is that their hard is like bullshit hard. They don't have an intermediary. They don't have like good challenging. They just go straight to not fun, like instantly. They basically go to the mode that you want to put in for the people who are like masochists. They don't have an intermediary. I like it to be difficult for the engagement factor kind of difficulty. Oh, I don't have any depth perception, man.
To exist, I must be strong. Destroy life will not need approval. But if so, what gives our way to the world? It is painful. So painful.
Okay, what the hell was that? It's in pain because it can't find value in its own existence? It wants to know why it's here? Why it exists? What about me? Why am I here? Why do I... Alert. Hacking has resulted in alignment of synaptic transmissions. Oh, right. Sorry. I just... Better be more careful next time. Wait. Is that still marked in the map? Nope. Something else. I think. Ooh, camera got a little weird. Too bad you're not helping. You need to get the fuck out of here. No, there's somewhere else where we need to go. It's like right here. Oof, oof. Well. Oh, hello.
We've got company. Looks like machines.
Alert. Jamming signals detected from enemy units.
Yeah?
That's not good.
Ooh. Oof, gotta be careful with that. Oh, I was healing during the hacking. I didn't realize that. Because I hadn't been damaged in a few seconds. I wasn't sure what we were doing here. Wait, hold on a sec. What was that all about?
Enemy machine life forms eliminated. Access point returned to
fish.
functioning status.
Bunker to 2B. The signal from the access point just came back online. Good job.
I have some information about that, Commander.
Go on.
The access point went offline because machine life forms were jamming it.
Which means they know that facility is one of our network terminals.
Yeah, but that's not all. While they knew it was connected to our network, they didn't try to destroy it. It's almost like they were trying to lay a trap.
Damn. They're getting smarter by the day. Thank you. I'll be sure to share this with the Council of Humanity on the Moon.
Understood.
Huh. Got a lot of XP. There was like a big giant, like really high level machine floating around somewhere. Well, yeah, but you could also say that that kind of represents a flaw in the game, is that it's too easy because you can infinite dash everything. And maybe that should be resolved rather than just saying, oh, well, you know, to make this thing that we can change work, but we're going to assume that we can't change, we should just make everything one-hit KO you instead. It's one of those, like, game design mistakes everybody makes. Like, everything's immutable, so we're going to just... The one thing that we think we can change, we're just going to make a stupid change to. You've gotta not be afraid to look A, further for the right thing to do, and B, into how your systems connect. Because there's always some ancillary thing that you can make a change to that will dramatically improve everything surrounding it. That's how games work. It's one of those, like, you know, no game feature exists exclusively on its own kind of thing. Like, games are ecosystems. They're you know, just like how in a biome, you're, you know, one thing out of whack, you can take the entire thing down. It's the same thing with how games work, where if certain features, you know, done well, they can dramatically improve everything that surrounds it. Done poorly, on the other hand, then you start, like, everything else feels bad, and it may be very difficult to see right away, like, what the actual problem is. So you start looking at the immediate things that feel bad and thinking you should adjust that instead.